right, welcome, Stefan. Thanks for joining the call. I've got 5 questions for you regarding the load shedding, and I'm sure it's on everybody's lips, every business owner in the tourism and hospitality industry. And I want to get your feedback. Stefan is experience in the DC game and helping people put up solutions to overcome load shedding, and I want to give the info to our travel local audience. So Stefan, if we can kick off, the first question is cost. It's obviously a broad question, but if you can give us an indication of cost to set up a solution.
Hi Ben, no worries. It's a pleasure helping you guys out. Look, cost-wise, Ben, the guys or the clients are looking at if you take your 2 general size kits into consideration, is your 5 kilowatts or 7 to 8 kilowatt systems and larger. You're looking of anything in the range of the high 40,000s with installation included, up to about 70, 80,000, if not more, depending obviously on what the customer require and what exactly it is they want to accomplish at the end of the day. So that's roughly, if you want to have a broad spectrum of cost, anything from high 40s to about 70, 80 grand with installation included. And that includes your COC for your DB board connection on the electrician side.
Okay, thank you. And what can a system like that, what can run off that system during load shedding, for example?
The general question is on your 5 kilowatts, exactly what you're asking now. You're looking at basically all your core essential stuff like lights, television, internet is funny enough, the internet is one of the first 3 questions that comes up usually. Your fridges, maybe a kettle, it depends on how your DB board is wired at home. But yeah, I would say your core essentials on the bigger systems, or if you're 7 kilowatts or 8 kilowatts and larger than that, you can pretty much run everything off that kit. The geyser is touch and go, the oven is touch and go. It depends once again on how big the home or the family size is and what exactly it is that they use during load shedding. But in general, you can connect anything from, I would say, 40 to 80% of your entire household onto either the 5 or the 7 kilowatt kits.
Okay, fantastic. And then question 3, how long can you go without power? So obviously we're used to the 2 hours plus minus with load shedding. A system like that, can it go longer?
Yes, Ben, on that you can pretty much go. Look, it all boils down to consumption, how much appliances you're going to be running during load shedding. That's the first thing. And then the second thing is how large your battery bank size or what the capacity of your battery bank is, which basically acts as your energy tank storage. So you can easily do between 4 to 12 to 24 hours if you like, depending on, it's a combination of those 2 things. So, but usually your 2 to 4 hour time slot for load shedding on your 5 to, once again, 7 kilowatt systems, you can easily run that, because your general consumption that we found at our own home here is you're running always about 300 to 600 watts constantly that you're pulling, and that's stuff like your television, lights, Wi-Fi, camera systems, whatever you've got running. So yeah, anything between 4, 8, 24 hours. It just depends on how large size of battery bank you've got.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. And then question 4, can it be supplied with solar? So obviously to recharge and to help.
Yeah, solar, look, these inverters, or the ones that we use at least for installation, come standard with built-in solar MPPT controllers. So you can always add solar eventually to help cope with either charging the batteries, load shedding if it's daytime obviously, or if you wish to cut down a little bit on your electrical cost, you can always add solar to it. I always advise the people that whatever load you're planning on running during daytime when the sun is up, you should go at least about 1,000 watts of solar over and above that wattage that load will be drawing from the system. So again, it can range from 4,000 watts, anything up to 10,000 watts. It's all dependent on what exactly the customer is doing during load shedding and during the day.
Okay. And how long does installation take?
Installations in general takes anything from 1 to 2 days. It depends on obviously where the customer's address is situated in Cape Town. You know, if we have to drive out far, it can take a couple of days. If it's quite local, close by, then it's easier to manage. But yeah, anything between 1 to 2 days for full installation, and then usually the electrician just comes at the end, towards the end of the job, and he does the DB board connection to your house, and he gives you a COC for that as well, and then everything is sorted out.
Okay, fantastic. And then I want to fit in one last question that's popping up and in questions is, do I need to register my system? You know, in our case here in Cape Town, do we need to register the system?
Yeah, that's a quite an interesting topic that can be completely discussed on its own on a different day. But yes, look, registering the system as a backup system internally in your house is not a must. Once you add solar onto the roof, then in Cape Town especially, it becomes a mandatory thing to do. And the confusion comes in where most of the people think it's a way of either the municipality or the government to take control of what you're doing at your place. And you hear lots of people saying, yeah, you're going to be taxed on your solar panels and whatnot. And that's entirely untrue, Ben. It all boils down to safety. It's a safety factor thing, vice versa. You can be held accountable if you don't register the system and one of the City of Cape Town employees gets injured on the job, on a grid, and vice versa. If they do something incorrect and they either blow up something in your house or cause any damage or personal loss of property, you can sue them, vice versa. So it's all about, it's a safety thing. But yes, in the end, once you put solar on the roof, it needs to be registered with the City of Cape Town. The process is cost-free. It doesn't cost you anything to do. It's just a matter of submitting the right paperwork, which we can assist you with as well if the time should come. And then it takes about anything from 1 to 2 months to do it. So, I mean, we've been through that whole process ourselves as well here at home. And I must say, it's not such a big thing as what the people make it out.
Okay. All right. Thanks a lot. I'm sure that's really helpful, and our audience will enjoy those answers. And I will leave Stefan's contact details and Diesel Tech. I'll leave the contact details in the description for you guys to reach out to him for help and assistance. Thanks a lot for your time, Stefan.
Thanks, Ben. It's only a pleasure. Thanks for your time as well. Appreciate it.
All right. Bye-bye.
Be well. Yes.